All right, folks, welcome to another episode here of
Release parking brakes, please.
Airbus for Boeing Pilots, Part 2, I think. We're in Part 3 now, actually. We're going to be getting ready for the push. We got a push and start coming up.
Release parking brakes, please.
Yeah, I know. What we need to do is start the pumps. We're going to go ahead and throw on your fuel pumps.
Release parking brakes, please.
Just make sure everything is on. Okay, so all the fuel pumps are on. Good. Mode select auto. We've got it all good to go, which is mode select right there. Make sure that thing's on auto. APU bleed. We're going to go ahead and throw the bleed on for the APU, which is right down there. Make sure that's on. Okay. Good to go. Transponders on. Flight deck doors are closed and locked. Let's go. Beacon light's coming on. Right here. Beacon light is...
Release parking brakes, please.
Where are you? Beacon light right there. I'm going to throw the beacon light on. Okay, beacon light is on. Interrupt pushback. No, I don't.
Release parking brakes,
No.
please.
What is this thing doing? Okay, we're good to go, folks. Beacon on, park brake coming off. Let's do that.
Release parking brakes, please.
Yeah, I know. Bang.
Commencing push.
Finally.
All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, they're pushing us out. We got the beacon lights going. Let's take a picture. It's about 104 degrees and she's wearing a jacket. That's pretty crazy. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and start up the number... I believe they start number 1 first, if I'm not mistaken. Fuel panel set, doors are closed, flight deck doors closed, transponders on auto. That's our checklist. Here we go. Ignition start. We're going to start number 1 first, and then we'll go to number 2. A little different than the 737. 7.3, we always usually start number 2 first, then followed by number 1. All right, let's do it. So how we're going to do this is pretty crazy on how this thing works. Your engine start selector is down here. Okay, that little guy. All we got to do is throw it to ignition start, and then we're going to wait. All right? We're going to look at the ECAMs. You see how it all lit up? And then we're going to switch this over to engine. I want to make sure we're good. Now all we do is throw the master switch on. That's it. This thing's a full FADEC.
Please set parking brakes.
And so what this thing's going to do is it's going to go through its entire startup sequence. You can see how it's lighting up right now. Engine 2's on the rise. Engine 1 and 1 is on rising. It's started. That's crazy, right? I mean, that's nuts. I just threw the switch on it and it's doing it automatically. Welcome to the wonderful world of Airbus. I'm just watching the EGT. I'm making sure, you hear the click. The generator just came on. Good to go. Looking at the EGT, make sure it doesn't hit the red line. If it does, guess what? It'll actually shut it down. Which is crazy. Okay, so that's good. We monitor that. Engine oil looks good. Repeat procedure. We're going to go ahead and repeat the procedure if we were doing a single engine taxi, which we probably could do. I wonder if we could do a single engine taxi. Okay, let's do a single engine taxi. FADEC's going to monitor everything. We've done that. Let's do a single engine taxi. All right, engine mode selector is normal, so we're going to go ahead and make sure that thing is on the normal position. Engine selector is down here, and I'm going to throw it to normal mode right now. Okay, and then we're going to do the yellow pump, which is going to be a hydraulic pump, and it's right here. You want to make sure that yellow pump is on. Okay, what that's going to do is going to help boost a hydro system because we are going to be doing a single engine. APU bleed push button is on. Engine anti-ice is off. ECAM status page is checked. Let's go to the flight controls and we'll check that right now. So we're going to go flight control right there. You can see we're going to set the flaps 1. Now I'm going to just get you better view so you can see. Okay, flaps 1 basically is going to drop our slats for us. Alright, you can see I'm going to go ahead and manipulate the flight controls to the left, to the right, up, down, rudder, rudder, green, blue, and yellow. Okay, good. Good to go. Check see how you're at 1 right now. That's it. Pretty much done. After start check, I got the salute, yellow pumps on. That'll be off for 2-engine taxi, on for single engine taxi, engine anti-ice as required, and the ECAM status is checked. Now you can shut off the APU, I think. But we're going to keep it on because it's saying, if APU is used for cabin temperature management, be aware that exhaust fumes may enter the cabin. If cabin fumes are experienced, select APU bleed off, across bleed selector to open. Okay, that's getting a little crazy. All right, we've done our after start checklist, and we are ready to rock and roll. Here we go, brakes off. And let's go. Oh, number 2's failed. We're going to push this up a little bit and see what we got. It takes a lot of inertia to get this thing rolling. Once it starts rolling, it's okay, but getting it there is kind of a pain in the neck. You know, 13,000 pounds of fuel. It's really not that a lot of gas here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and taxi to 1 left, one right with the intersection Bravo. The sounds in the cabin are just awesome. Like, listen to that. I don't know why it's doing that. That's got to be that PTU pump thing going on. Craziness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start actually both engines now. We're going to go straight. All right, I'm going to start number 2 here. So I just don't want to taxi like this. So we're going to go ahead and click ignition, start 2 coming up. Here we go. It's going to use the cross bleed and the APU and all that good stuff. All right, I'm monitoring the engine light. Let's go outside. See, we're firing up number 2. Number 2 is coming on. I think it's just struggling with single engine taxi at this point. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs and shut off the yellow pump right now. So we're going to come up to the yellow, we're going to throw the electric pump off, and now we're running normal here. Okay, APU is coming off. So what you're going to do is a bleed is off. You're going to go ahead and throw this to off, and that's it. We're done. What I want to do is check some of the things here. We come down here and we're going to go to the ECAM. Take a look at your bleed. Let's see what we got on the bleed page. Okay, we've got good. All right, I like it. See how nice that is with a 2-engine taxi? We're flying, man. Engines are looking good. Bleed pressurization. Packs are on. We're going to check the electrical here in just a minute. I got to throw my taxi lights on here, guys. So we're going to go through taxi. You're just going to throw it onto the taxi position. Good. Electric panels looking good. Just want to make sure everything is good in the green. Hydraulics, good, good, good. Fuel, 5,000, 5,000, good. 12.4. APU is now off, coming down. Air conditioning is there. Doors, wheels, flight controls, and then just click your status. That's it. Pretty much takes care of itself now. Famous last words for me. So I'm going to go to 11,000 feet. All right, I want to do a brake test just really quick. Just tap those brakes, take a look, and you're good on the pressure, so that's good. EFB is good. We would have got our we would get our FMS set, zero fuel weight verified, all that good stuff. So if you go to init page, just want to make sure that's all good to go. Get the next page it over. You can see your zero fuel, 111. And sure, we'll look at your weight and balance. Just make sure your zero fuel is good. Yep, look at your zero fuel, 108. Okay, so 108 is zero fuel, so let's update that. Okay. So we just updated our zero fuel. And our max is 28.3, and that's normal. Okay, we're going to do a takeoff flex today. So there's basically 2 clicks. You see we've got taxi range here, and then we're going to go click 1, click 2, and that's going to bring us up to, here's this Bravo coming up, and that's going to bring us up to our flex takeoff, and that's it. You don't touch the throttles after that. It's over. Pitch trim. We want to make sure that thing is set, and it should be at 0. It is. And that would be your stab trim, whatever stab you had. That's good to go. All right, we're going to go on Bravo here. I don't want to keep going. We'll clear that runway. We'll take Bravo with plenty of distance. And they just did a phenomenal job on this airplane. I mean, the wing flex, it's just beautifully done.